morning. This is Debbie with Food Prepping channel, and this morning I am going to be making a pasta salad. I guess it will be considered an Italian pasta salad. I guess, but the one thing I've got right here right now is I've got about a half a pot of water in here, and I'm going to salt it really, really good. This is for pasta. I'm using the Garden Rotini for this pasta. For the pasta, tricolor pasta. I think I got it at Sam's. I can't remember. I think it came in 6 to a pack, so I guess I got it at Sam's. But I've always heard that when you're making pasta, you're supposed to salt your water as if it was the ocean. So I've got kosher salt here, and I'll tell you, I'm going to spill it all over the place. I know it. This little measuring spoon right here don't do anything. So I'm just going to put about 6 of these. You can't see, but these are little bitty spoonfuls or whatever. So I'm going to put about 6 of them in there. See how the salt already? Boy, I'm just the messiest person. Alright, so I'm going to let this come up to a boil. And when it comes up to a boil, I'm going to put this in. And then I've got a lot of stuff that I've got to get together while this is coming up to a boil. So I will bring y'all back. Okay, y'all. It's not up to a full boil yet, but it's starting to bubble on the bottom. So I'm going to go on and put this rotini in there. Well, maybe. Well, I'm going to have to cut this top up some. It's not going out like it's supposed to. Alright, hopefully this is going to work. There you go. Alright, and this is a 1 pound package. 1 pound, and it's the Garden Rotini. Now, I'm going to show y'all what I'm putting in this. This is kind of ridiculous, I guess. I don't know. I've got some vegetables and stuff that I've got to get rid of, like these onions and this broccoli, and you can see these tomatoes are getting wrinkly. And then, so I got Lori, when she went and did a grocery pickup this morning for me, she's just amazing, y'all. I love her to death. I don't know what I would have done. I should have had an older attendant forever. Lori is so good to me. So good to me. But anyway, this is what this is what I'm going to put in here. I've got this broccoli, and of course I'm going to cut these up and cut them so that they're small. And I've got some green onions here, and I'll peel these some, but I always use the whites and the green part of my onion. I don't use just the green part. That's not good to me. The best part is the white part, and that is just so good. I like eating these. I'll get out one when I have beans or whatever. I like dipping this, eating the whole thing, and I'll put the ends right here. Of course, I got to cut it. This is all got to be cut and all that, but I'll dip it in salt. All right, and so this is something that I've never used before. This is hard salami. It's several things that I've not ever used before that I'm putting in here. So the hard salami, I've got 1 English cucumber. I've got a half of an orange bell pepper. I've got a half of a green bell pepper. I've got these little mozzarella pearls. I've not ever used these either, but I figured they're going to be good. Alright, and then I got pepperoni minis. I don't know if y'all have ever used these, but look at them. They're so little. Look, they're about the size of my finger. They are so little, and they look so cute. And so I got some of them. from my grocery pickup or whatever today. I just can't believe I've never used these before because I love pepperoni. I really do. Pepperoni makes a dish, oh my gosh. Especially you can make, what is it, the macaroni, and I guess it's like just almost like spaghetti sauce or whatever, and put the pepperonis in it, and these would be so good. Alright, and so then I've got a red onion here. I've got my wrinkly tomatoes. I've got a bag of Colby Jack cubes. I've been eating a couple pieces of this. It's pretty good. And then I've got 1 bottle of Wishbone Italian dressing. And I think I'm going to put some Italian seasoning in there. Of course, salt and pepper. And I don't know what else. I mean, I'm just throwing everything but the kitchen sink in there. So I'm going to get all this cut up and put it in the bowl while the pasta's cooking. And I will bring y'all back when I get ready to put it all together. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I wanted to bring you back and just show you how I cut up the vegetables. Sometimes I can't remember if I've even showed y'all or whatever, but I'm kind of picky about my bell peppers, period. I don't like the white stuff that's on them, so I usually cut that off, and then I just cut them in little strips like this, I guess just like everybody else does. This is a half of a green bell pepper, and I just cut it in strips. Sometimes I make, depending on what I'm cooking, I'll make, let me show you, when I turn these around, I'll like put them all together like this, and I'll either do them in really big pieces, or I'll do them like this, really little pieces. And I got to go back and cut those up, but I like to put all of the ones together or whatever, and then I'll go back and chop some of the rest of them up, but I'll put them like this and cut them into little pieces. And I have to be real careful because my fingers don't quite work the way that they used to. So I have to be careful that I don't cut my fingers. Because I used to could take it and push it like this and get my fingers to go back, but now I can't. I can't get them. I can't go as fast as I could, so. I don't know what I was thinking, but in the first half of this cucumber, I didn't tell you, but I'm sure that Master will do it the same way. I cut the cucumber in half with my knife, and that wasn't a good half. But then I cut it 4 times. So there's 4, you only cut it 3 times, but so there's 4 strips or whatever. Then I just push it all together, and then when you're doing your knife, you do a rocking back and forth. You start, and then you just like rock your knife back and forth like this. You're going up and down and up and down, and you're rocking your knife, and that's how you can cut faster or whatever. You just always leave your knife, the tip of your knife, on your cutting board, and then you just rock your knife back and forth. But like I said, my hands aren't working as good as they used to. All right, Alexa's coming on to let me know that my pasta's ready, so I'll bring y'all back. Okay, so the pasta is, we take the pasta, drain it in the kitchen sink, and then run cold water over it to stop the cooking. I probably cooked that too long. I did 10 minutes, but I think it had already been going some before I told Alexa to set a timer. All right, so I want to show you about my green onions, what I do. I always, all right, see this piece right here? It's drying up, so I don't want to use that. So I take it down here and I pull it all the way down and start it or whatever. And then I'll take, see, there's that part of it, and I'll take it like that and get it pulled down right here. And then I'll cut the ends of it off, just the very tip. I really cut too much. The very tip of the onion off. And then I'll just use my finger to get the rest of that off, plus the skin. Do you see the skin? You got to get that skin off too. All right, and then, now I do this with every green pepper. Then I'll take the end of it off. See, that end is not so good. So I'll cut that off, and then I just start, just like I was doing the cucumber, and rocking it back and forth or whatever. And when I get down here to the whites, I just keep on, because like I said, that's my favorite part. I know that this seasons or whatever it is your food, but the white tastes the best, so I always cut that. I've seen so many people on here that do not cut the whites up, and that is the best part. I think that the greens are like grass. The green part's like grass. So I'll show you again. Now see this one. I guess this is the part that I was doing. All right, so this one, this piece right here is not any good. So I'll take this off and get it down here. I'll cut the end off of this. That one's already come off, but you can see I didn't cut off very much of the end. And then I'll take my finger and kind of split it. Well, and get that skin off and the rest of that part, and then I just throw that away, go back up here. That piece up here is not any good, so I'll cut it off right there. And sometimes I turn it around. It doesn't matter. Sometimes I turn it around and start the white, and sometimes I turn it around and start the with the greens. So it doesn't matter which one you start with or whatever. But I do encourage you to, if you've only been using the green part of the onion, to use the white part of the onion, because it's the best part to me. Like I said, to me the green part tastes like grass. Okay, so I'm going to go back to cutting these up. I'm probably going to use 5 or 6 in here. Go on. Yeah, it's pretty cold, so you can go on and dump it in there. Oh, wait a minute. Where should it go? Okay, y'all. You can't see, but Lori's putting the pasta in here in this bowl with the other stuff I've already cut up. I hope this bowl is big enough, y'all. I really don't want to. Oh no, It might not be big enough. Let's hope it is. All right. I'm going to get up here for a few minutes and I'll bring y'all back. Okay, y'all. I'm eating a piece of salami. Is that what this is? Yeah. I wanted to show y'all how I was going to cut this up. See, this is laid out in pieces. So I'm cutting it into 3 pieces like this. And then just taking it and lifting it like this, and it's going to be in little strips. And that's what I'm doing with the salami. It'll break all apart when I get it into the bowl. But I'm going to go on and start putting the stuff in here. Just to see if I can, hopefully this bowl is going to hold everything. Alright, now the next thing I'm going to put in, I only used half a pack of the salami, so I'm fixing a big tossed salad. I don't think so, hopefully not. She got my big Bertha bowl out, hopefully I'm not going to need it. Alright, so I got the salami in here, and the next thing I'm going to put in here are these little pepperonis, and I'm not going to put all these in here either. But I'm going to put about half of them in here. Oh, there's one that I was looking for it, and don't forget to make sure you throw that away. Alright, so I used about half of these. Alright, so let me go on and stir this up and see if it's going to be enough salami and pepperoni. I might go on and put all of it in. Yeah, I think I'm going to go on and put all of the pepperonis in and the rest of the salami too. This is going to be a salad that I'll be eating for the next, what does it last, 4 days? I'll be eating this for the next 4 days. Alright, let me go on and cut up the rest of the salami, and I'll bring you back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Alright, so I've just gone on and I'm putting stuff in the bowl or whatever and cutting up stuff, and Lori and I are sitting here talking. Lori's talking to me while I'm doing this. So here's the bowl, and it is getting pretty full, but I think maybe this is going to kind of shrink down some or whatever after I get the dressing in here. And the only thing I've got left is tomatoes. Let's see. Can you see that? Alright, so anyway, I wanted to show you how I'm doing my broccoli. Some people don't cut this off, but I always cut this big stem off, and I'll like cut them in half or whatever. I'll go all the way up, and then I'll cut this in half, and sometimes it does split up like that. But I like the little, well, you can't even see. I like the little pieces of broccoli or whatever in here. See, like here's one, and then I've got some that are just, well, drop it. Then I got some that are just this big. So, I mean, it's all different sizes in here, but I still want the broccoli in here. So that's what I do with the broccoli. And now the tomatoes, my wrinkly tomatoes, I'm just going to I cut these in half. The pearls, I'm going to go on and put those in now. I think what I'm going to go on and do is put the dressing in here, and I got to cut up all those tomatoes, but I have never used these little pearls, so I'm kind of excited about this or whatever, and whether I'm going to like them. I want to get a piece out. It's getting broccoli. That's pretty good. One piece. Now, I've never used these before. Look at this. This is too cool. Boy, I'm doing stuff that I've never done before with y'all. Because I want y'all to see and us to do things different. This is a new year. I'm finally over. I feel so much better from my COVID or whatever. I mean, it really did. It took me a month and a half to get over that. I mean, it was bad, y'all. All right, so I'm going to cut this up, and then I'm going to put this, this, like I said, it's just Wishbone Italian dressing. I don't know how much I'm going to pour in here. Probably at least 3/4 of the bottle.
Start with half.
All right, so let's see. Lori said to start with half, and gosh, this bowl is so heavy.
I think you need the bigger bowl.
I don't want to do that.
I don't care. I'll wash it.
Well, I mean, I'm going to put this in the fridge.
Well, we can dump it back in there.
Okay, well, she's going to get my big, the Wads has a big Bertha bowl. I have a big Bertha Tupperware bowl. This is the biggest bowl I have ever seen from Tupperware. And I just got it after New Year's because I needed a big bowl New Year's Eve, and I didn't have one. And I had found this one on the Tupperware. I have a girl that I know that sells Tupperware, and I have her, and all right, let me wait a minute. Let me show you this bowl. Oh my God, look at it. It is huge. This is, look at this little bowl compared to this, but that, I mean, it is huge. All right, now watch. Look. Go ahead, you can get that. You can't even, half of it. Oh my gosh, and the blue one is one of my biggest bowls. Let me raise y'all up so you can see down in there. Oh my gosh.
So much easier.
It is. You think it needs more?
I wouldn't.
You don't think you put any more in there?
Mm-mm.
All right, y'all. So I'm going to go on and cut these tomatoes up and cut a little bit of this red onion up. And I don't know whether to put Italian seasoning in it or not. I'm going to look at I've got dill, I've got basil. I don't know about garlic. I may put some red pepper flakes in here and something else. I don't know. I'll let y'all know, but I'm going to go on now and cut up these tomatoes and cut up a little bit of this red onion, and the other part of it's going into the refrigerator. And I think I may put some more cheese in here too. This is going to be a huge, huge, huge pasta salad, y'all. All right, so I'll bring you back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. All right, so we put all this together, and I got some, and Lori got some, and now it's coming out of Big Bertha. And let me show you. It's coming out of Big Bertha and going into the blue bowl or whatever. And oh my gosh, this is going to be so good. I did put, let's see, I put some Cavender's Greek seasoning in here, and I put a little bit of red pepper flakes, not even an 1/8 of a teaspoon, but I did shake some in there. Cavender's I probably put, I don't know, probably not even a teaspoon, probably more like 3/4 of a teaspoon of Cavender's. And so everything will be listed below. I will do the recipe for this or whatever below. But let me taste it. I haven't tasted it yet, so. All right. Hand me the dressing. I'm going to show them. I did put all but this much of the dressing in it, so you can see that. I cut up all the tomatoes. I didn't put the red onion in here. It may need it. I may put it in just in a little while. But you know how our onions get stronger with time. So by tomorrow, the onion taste, I mean, you know, maybe a lot higher than it is today, because we haven't even let this sit. You know, we just put this together and here we are eating some. Because it looks so good. I have not, it's been a couple years since I've made a pasta salad, and I don't think I've ever put this much in it. I have put pepperonis in it, but the big one, but I've never put salami in it, and I've never put these little mozzarella ball things in here. These are just too cute. I just love this, y'all. But it is expensive to make, so you can't, I mean, unless you got a lot of money, you can't make this with a couple times a year, because it does take, unless you put things that, you know, you're getting ready to get rid of, or that are getting bad, going bad or whatever, you could do that. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to get off of here. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Look below for links to my Facebook, my Twitter, my Instagram, and also there's different links of things that you can purchase from Amazon or from companies that have sent me things to do reviews on and that I've showed y'all below. So I hope you have a good day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.